Hi everybody. So here we are trying to get the character who is occurring maximum times in this particular string. So what is coming maximum time? I don't know. It should be A, I think. Okay, whatever that is occurring max, we need to return that with the count. So how we can do that? So this is one of the important example which people ask to get the maximum count, maximum occurrence. I'm just typing the code. So let's take the string as an input. So what we need to first, this right now this string contains the spaces, right? So what we need to do, we need to remove the spaces. So how we can do that? We can use the string dot replace method, and in the replace just pass the argument what you wanted to replace, z with empty spaces. So it will remove the empty spaces from it. Now we need to get the array from this string. So what we can do, we can do split method. This split will give us an array. Once we got the array, we can just check that array dot length should be greater than 0. If array dot length equal to 0, then return or null or something. Okay, this is the edge case. Now let's create one hash map, or you can call it as a map. Okay, so on these questions we always need to maintain this map to track that we have counted that element or not. Like if we wanted to remove the duplicates from array, we also used a map object in that case. So here we will just run a loop. Okay, in this loop we are just getting first element, which is equal to array of I, right? So here we need to check this element exists in this map or not. So let's talk about this map. In this map, this element is there or not. If this element doesn't exist, let's do a comparison. If this element doesn't exist means we are tracking this element for the first time. So we can just put this map with the element equal to 1. So in future we can track, but we already have this value there. I mean, we have already tracked, so we will just increase the counter of for that character, right? This is the first condition. If we don't find it, if we already have that, then we need to increase the counter for that element. Means we got this character again, so we need to increase the counter, right? We also need to take two variables here which we forgot to initialize. So we can just say that for maximum character which we wanted to print is of array of 0, and maximum count we have initialized with 1, right? So here we got this condition, we are inside a for loop. Okay, this is the loop. We have checked these two conditions. Now we need to check the conditions that that hash map of element, this is the counter value. If this counter value is greater than the count which we have, so if this has increased means we got the new element. So now maximum character will be the new element which we have. We got the new element, and maximum count will be, we have map here, whatever the element exists, that will be the maximum count. So this question is very simple. We checked the length, then we created a map. So if we are tracking that element for the first time, we initialize the map element with 1. If we are iterating the same character again, then we increase the map element by 1, right? So if map element is greater than maximum count in the iteration, then we replace the maximum character and maximum count with the latest values, right? So finally what we need to return, we just need to return which character is occurring most frequently, right? So just to get out from this loop and maximum character, that's it. So like if I'm talking about, so what it will give you, it should give you the value t, because t is occurring more frequently, right? Whatever that is, just an example.